Good day. Man, we're back. We're on the grind, I guess. We got this new clean header I'm going to show you how to do. It took me about, to be honest, it took me about 50 minutes to make. Just sitting down, trying out some few things. But it's pretty simple actually if we get down to the details of it. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, so you guys can jump right into it. I'll leave the PSD down below if you want to check it out. But otherwise, I actually added some few things you want, like a little guy in the background. There's a little Fortnite character for you. There you go, for your Fortnite scrubs. But anyway, we're going to jump in. So we're going to go File New, 3000 by 1000, and 72 for resolution. I really don't care for resolutions all that much, even though I heard instances where 300 is better. I heard instances where 72 is better. So I have no real clue. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab this polygon tool. It'll be in the corner over here. It looks like a little, yeah. You grab it. You're going to go. We started in this area over here. Don't go too far. Go down like right here, and then go across the page. We're not going to go across to click. It's just left click. But anyway, if you go across, don't go like this. Don't make it look even. We're going to make it look a little off. So we're going to go a little bit, and then we're going to go like so. We're doing this because it has this cool effect, as you saw on this one. I like that cool effect, so that's why we're doing it like that. Then we're going to take this white, and we're going to lower it down just a little bit. Make a new layer, and just fill it in. Control D when you're done. And then we're going to make a new layer. God, I'm fucking itching my ear, dude. But, make a new layer. Get this black. I'm using this for my code. I don't like going hard black. I like going a little bit above it, and then just fill in the back. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little bit lighter. I hate going hard black. I always think it looks fucking ugly. But yeah, so we're gonna fill that in. Go back to our polygon tool. Click in the corner over here, and then just go down to a part like right here, around there. We're not aiming for the center. We're just aiming for just whatever looks nice. Click on the edge there. Try to line up as best as possible. If you don't, it's fine. It's not gonna mess up anything. Just as good as possible. Make a new layer above the white layer, and let's go to our gradient tool. And over here, we're gonna click the gradient tool. Click up in this corner, and you'll probably be this one, foreground transparent. Oh my bad, we're gonna click just regular foreground to the background, and we're gonna click on this, and we're gonna just get our colors that we want to use. I'm gonna go back to my purple, so we're gonna get a real dark purple in here, just like so. Then we're gonna make another color. I'm gonna go make it a little bit lighter, and then we're gonna do it again, but we're gonna make it a little bit even more lighter. I'm gonna make one more. That's about good. Then we're going to take this white, and we're going to get the color of this. We're going to make it just a tad bit darker, not by much. Then press OK. Then you can take your gradient tool on the new layer that you created, and just go like that. You drag, you left click and drag, and it'll make this cool effect. I'm actually going to make this a little bit darker, go a little bit longer. I want to be able to see this dark color. So just drag until you think is good. Actually, I'm going to do that. I want to really intensify this dark color. Just like so. Control D, and it looks good. Then we're going to click on this layer 1 again. We're going to magic wand, left click on it, go back to our gradient tool, go make sure you press new, save it in here so we have this saved, and then we're going to go to the foreground transparent, and then take the white that it has, go down a little bit, make it a little bit darker, press OK, and then we gotta drag. Make sure you have your magic wand selected on the white gradient, and we just drag. Actually, we're gonna make a new layer for this. Drag it, lower the opacity down a little bit on it, basically so you can see that you have it, but it's not totally there. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to our polygon tool. This is basically, we're going to basically repeat this steps almost, but we're going to just have this as our main object in this shape. Well, first I'm going to do is to organize it a little bit. And even though I don't organize, it just makes it easier in general, probably for you guys. So to organize into this one group, you can press the folder, shift, and press them all. It's pretty simple. And then we're going to press new layer. I'm going to drag it under this group, grab our polygon tool, and we're going to start in this corner, best as you possibly can. Actually, doesn't matter. Just go trace it. You don't even have to. Just go like that. Go a little bit out to the left, and then we're going to make another triangle, just like so. Grab our gradient tool. We're going to take this black, make it a little bit lighter. I'm actually going to add some purple into it a little bit, and what we're going to do is just drag. That seems pretty good. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our polygon tool again, and we're going to drag it over here a little bit and make this shape just like so. Grab our gradient tool, make a new layer, and just do the normal dragging. Control D. Perfect. And we're going to go make this again over here, just like so. Just making triangles basically. Make a new layer. This time we're going to make the gradient go above. Why is this acting weird? There it is. Add a little shape. Actually, because it's probably how I made this one, I'm probably going to be able to add 4. Actually, why don't we just like so. Another triangle, new layer. Basically, just repeating this process. We're going to go from under again. Just like so. Grab our triangle tool again. Trace it. Back. New layer. Gradient. And we're going to go from over here. Just like so. Now we have our cool shapes in here. We're going to drag our logo in. Or if you could you could add text. But I prefer a logo in these cases. So I'm going to just grab it real quick. Like so. Get in there. We're going to take out our rulers so we can get a nice area where we want our where the center is. We're going to press Control R if you want to get your rulers up here. Control H if you don't have to show confirmations or whatever. Just like so. And then we're going to take our logo. Make sure it's above this group. And minimize it to a proper size. And just basically center it as best as possible. Just like so. I forgot Control H. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make this white. We're going to make it white. It might seem a little bizarre, but yeah, we're going to make this white, this logo white. Then what we're going to do is Control J on the logo. Press this little color overlay and turn it off. Put this logo above it. Put it together. Control E. Now the logo is white. The next thing we're going to do is go back to blending options and make this gradient overlay. You should, in your gradient, we should have the same, our old one we used here. Just click on that, press OK, and we can adjust it how we want it, just like so. press OK, and bam, your logo's in here. I'm going to actually minimize this a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Control H. Bam. Now you're practically done. Next thing we're going to do, if you want to add your little white rectangles in, we're going to press the rectangle tool, press fill, make sure it's white. I'm actually going to make this. Press this little color duration tool, get the same color we have there. And then we're going to take our tool and make a small rectangle that goes across the screen. Just like so. Press Control H. Make sure show transformation control is on so you're able to turn it. And basically just turn it and put it where you want it. Just like so. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna make another one, Control J, and I'm gonna put it over here.
You mind if I play something for you? No, not at all.
Control J. Bam. Perfect. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our little text in. I'm going to use the text Gotham in this case. I got this cord stuck on me. And what we're going to do is type it out. I'm using the font Gotham. This text size is 24. I'm just going to write out youtube.com/Evo Draws. Can't really see it, so we're going to press Control A. Go to this little color thing and click our normal white. Did I get that correct? youtube.com/Evo Draws. Perfect. You can press this. It should open up this character event box, and we're going to change this to 500, and that'll spread out this text. And then all we're going to do is just put it in over here, just like so. You can turn Control H if you want to line it up properly. Once you get a size, we're going to press Control H, and pretty much you're done. What I did next, if you wanted to do this, I looked up whatever game you want. I looked up renders, and this came up. You could just save that as. So yeah, I'm gonna actually go back to that. We're just going to save image as. Press save. Alright. Drag this image on here. I'm going to enlarge it a little bit, make it a little smaller actually. Seems about good. Then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to drag it under all of this. Press Control J on our dark layer and drag it under it. Next thing we're going to do is add a black and white above the tracer image. Then we're going to take this black we have and lower the opacity. Oops, this is not a not color balance, black and white. And we're going to drag this layer, the first copy we have, under here, and just lower the opacity a little bit, and we get this tracer image. Next thing we're going to do is group all our dark layers together, just like so. Actually, we're going to keep the one layer over here on this side. We're going to actually drag that out of the group, and then we're going to take this group and lower the opacity. Just like that. I'm actually going to just make it a little bit. And bam. Now you got your little tracer image there. That should work pretty good. Well, that's all I have from you right now. I honestly prefer just like this. I feel like that's clean and looks a lot better that way. But I hope you guys enjoy. See you in the next one, and peace.
Don't ignore what's happening here. We're having some kind of powerful, weird alchemy, and you have to pay attention when that happens. Stuff is not to be treated lightly.
Listen, I actually just came out here to have a cigarette, okay, and relax
No,
and
sure.
do my thing.
Yeah.
So,